How's it going, gamers, gayhers, and non-binary gays and fays? And this is going to be the second episode of How to Game Minecraft. And first things first, I want to thank everyone for the support on the last one. At time of recording this, it has 64 views in 16 hours, which might not sound like a lot, but for me, it's huge, and I wanted to thank all of you. So now, this episode is going to be after your first night. You know, you can usually move your base, which is what I'm doing, because I'm not a huge fan of living in swamps. They're not very fun to live in, to say the least. I'll get the pieces that are falling when I hop down, don't worry. So now that we've got all that, and you don't want to forget anything. You don't want to leave anything behind. Ow. Now, I'm just going to keep moving until I find a better place to settle down, because, like I've said before, swamp, not ideal. It's too much water. Now, if you want a lot of water, I'd suggest living on a beach. Or, you know, by maybe like a lake or something. I know lakes aren't like something that naturally occur very often, but, you know, they can. But either way, just trying to look for a little area to set up camp. Oh. And now that you've survived your first night and you have your bed, or if you don't, you know, spend your second day, you know, getting more wool. But either way, hopefully you should have, you know, the materials to have a bed so that you can further advance yourself. And, you know, you don't have to set up a base each night. You can just place your bed down and sleep when it's getting night. That way you don't have to deal with all the mobs. Now, I am going off the map, which is not something you always want to do, if I'm honest. But it doesn't hurt. I might turn on coordinates just in case later. But, jeez, this is a rather large swamp. Let me turn down game volume real fast. Because I don't know if y'all can hear me, like, at all. Audio. Set that to 50. That should be better. But yeah, just going along. Killing mobs for food. But either way, sun's going down fast. But it looks like we found a pretty decent place. I'd say this will work up here. Now, like I said before, I'm just going to plop down the bed up on this hill and sleep pretty much right when it turns night. So, let's just, I think that should be late enough. Oh, wait a second. There we go. So that way you should, you know, get the least mob spawns as possible. Apple, not bad. And if you're in a place that doesn't have a lot of trees, you might want to try and, you know, collect some saplings. I mean, that's not, you know, a huge deal. Jeez, what is with all the swamp? I'm actually just gonna cross this ocean. Or this, yeah, I'll just call it an ocean. But either way, probably start setting up camp there. And you know, in the comments, like in the comments of this video, just let me know what other games y'all would want to see on this, like for this series. Because right now I'm doing Minecraft, but you know, I can do a few other games. Obviously, like Apex, Overwatch, GTA, and just, you know, help you better understand those games. That is just an island. Kind of will live on that mountain, but you know, it's really tall, and that would be pretty inaccessible, I'll be honest. Yep, smart idea. Let's make a boat. Now, boats are a weird crafting recipe, if I'm honest. It used to just be 5 wood, but now you gotta make a freaking shovel. Then, boat. Okay. So right now we're just looking for a place to settle down. And that's really, like, a big factor in Minecraft, is actually finding somewhere where you can, you know, settle down and have a house where, you know, you have good access to resources. Ooh, is that a village? Is that a temple? What is that? Is that just a pillar of sand? Is that all that is? Is that... Yeah, it's just a pillar of sand. That is so weird. That is... It's only one block. What? What? Taking a screenshot of that. That is such a weird, like, naturally spawning thing. Ugh. Hate mining boats. Gotta hit them so many times. This is starting to look like a better place. And if you've seen, like, my other videos, I will pick the most random places to build a house sometimes. Sometimes they'll just say, you know what, let's build a house on the water. Oh, missed the boat. And, you know, we're just looking for, you know, a calm little place to settle down. I'm gonna find maybe like a flat area, maybe with a cave not far off. Because, I mean, I've done it once or twice where I've actually settled in a cave. And depending on the size of the cave, it can be a lot harder. So that may be a good opening this way. Might hop on top of the trees to try and get a better look. But yeah, the Mario movie came out today. I haven't seen it yet because I got work. Which, ugh. But you know, tell me in the comments what you think of it, because I find it so funny. Critics rate it at like 48%. Audience rating, 98%. Because, you know, I've started to learn more and more that movie critics know absolutely nothing. And they don't know what to look for in movies. It's like, hey, you've seen one movie in your lifetime. You want to rate them for the rest of your life? Make it your job? It's like, this person knows nothing about movies. Why would you have them do it? Oh god, that's a big cave over there. Oh my god. Not as big as I thought. Wouldn't be a bad cave to settle next to, especially since there's coal in it. You know what? Let's settle right around here. And there's a village. You know what? We'll settle right here. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is just set up a little area of wood just as a perimeter. Now, this is a single player world, so it's not going to be a huge house. Let's say that's good, and then let's take it as far as we can this way. And bam. Seven. Might be a bit bigger than I thought. But don't worry. We can use the cave to get more resources. Now, most of the time I will just build a rather generic house. You know, like cobblestone, wood, maybe some planks for the floor. Maybe feeling a little bit special. I might use like granite or something for the flooring. Might actually do that. But flooring is never something you want to worry about right off the bat. Flooring is definitely a for later type thing. So right now I'm just going to try and get some cobblestone for it. Probably get this coal. And you know, we're just going to set up a simple house. It's a decent amount of coal around here, honestly. I feel like 42 should be good, at least for right now. You know, sun's starting to go down. Yeah, but as you can see, this is just a simple house built for one person. So it's a 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's bigger than I thought, if I'm honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you always want to leave a bit of an opening for the door, just so you know it's centered. And you know, right now we're just setting up the frames of the house. Set up a furnace, put coal in it, make a door for the house. And you know, like I said, this is just gonna be a pretty simple house. Might as well go ahead and start with the floor. You know, just simple house. Honestly, I might go check out the village, see if they have some like farming resources, because that's always something you want to set up early, is a farm. Because without one, honestly, you won't last very long. Because if you don't have food, then you're kind of screwed. For right now, just for a tiny bit of food, just gonna set up these 2 sweet berries on either side of the door. You know, sweet berries, they grow fast, but they don't provide a lot of food. So, we're just gonna light up the house. And then, I say we head over to that village. You know, try and see if they've got, you know, farm resources. A blacksmith would be great. Because a blacksmith has, like, it can have armor, weapons, iron, even diamonds in it. You know, those are just great early game things to have. But from the looks of things, this is a smaller village. Doesn't look like they're going to have that. They do have a farm, which is useful. It's never harmful to have carrots. Beetroots aren't as good of a food. They only give like 1 bar of hunger. But then again, doesn't hurt to have them. Now, I am a potato farmer. If I can find potatoes, I will always farm them. Excuse me, sir. Yep, just stole that man's bed. Who cares? He doesn't need to sleep. What are you? Stonemason. But yeah, it looks like, you know, there's a cave. Or, such say, a water cave, maybe? There's probably quite a few mobs in there. Wouldn't suggest going in there. More coal never hurts. And I'm hoping we can get some iron in this episode. If not, not a huge deal. But it doesn't hurt. Might end up, you know, offing the iron golem. Fuck it. We might end up killing him. We might just have to kill the iron golem. But either way. We're just, you know, gonna mine some more cobblestone for the house frame. Nope. Okay. Looks like that's all we're gonna be getting. Where'd that iron golem go? Ooh, a hay bale. Now, to kill an iron golem, can pretty much two-shot me right now, so just punch it. Run a bit of ways and then build up 4 blocks. Iron golems can't touch you. Now it is a slow process and we'll probably end up breaking your tool. But you know, once you're done, you'll get anywhere from like 2 to 5 iron, I think. So I got the max, and that's always good. So as you can see, this isn't really a huge village, but it's never bad to have trades. And later on, this could help us set up a villager breeder, and that would help with getting items, getting emeralds. So we'll leave these villagers here. They could be very useful later on. But yeah, it's always good to try and, you know, sell near a village if you can. If you can't, it's not really the end of the world. But it's always better to if you have the ability. And I left those pieces of cobblestone behind. We don't talk about that. You know, we're just gonna get everything set up. I'd say probably get, you know, some tools. You know, I'm probably just gonna get sword, pickaxe. That's what you always want to try and get first, is a sword and a pickaxe. If you have enough, try and get a shield. That's never bad. While we're at it, gonna turn that hay bale into some bread. Bread is a very good source of food. If you have a way to get it, I would definitely recommend it. But I'd say now, we probably are going to want to put up the frames of this house. But yeah, you know, we're, you know, getting more advanced as we go along here. And you know, hopefully we can at least get this building framed. Probably won't have a roof, I'll be honest. Probably have to make that in a later episode. We'll go with 3 blocks each side. I feel like 4 is a good number. Plus, I'll leave us with a piece of wood, which, you know, never hurts. And, you know, since I got saplings, I'll go ahead and plant them. That way, you know, we can have more trees around. Because wood is vital. If you don't have wood, you're just kind of screwed. Now, in these holes, I'm going to put windows. For your first house, you really don't need windows, but never a bad thing to have. Although those windows will probably come a bit later. Ooh. Ooh. We'll avoid this for now. But I do need cobblestone, and this will be a good way to get some. Oh. Zombie! Now, when you're fighting mobs, the best thing you're gonna want to try and do is get crits. Oh. And crits allow you to kill mobs quicker, and also, you know, less chance of dying. But since the zombies are spawning, I think it might be getting closer to night. It is slowly, but I think that should give us just enough time to, you know, finish framing this house, minus the roof. That'll, like I said, probably come later. And, you know, so far this isn't a bad house. This is, you know, what I normally build, honestly. I am not a very good builder. But you don't have to be. You don't have to be, you know, some building god to be good at Minecraft. So, I didn't use every piece of cobblestone, did I? Oh, I didn't mean to smelt that. That could have been bad. I should while I'm at it. Smelt the pork. Stick. Then I'm gonna get a shovel. That way, I can get some sand for glass. And I want to say we're on day 3 now, actually. Yeah. I'm hoping that, you know, once I get my gaming PC, I'll be able to do, like, content like 100 Days and Pixelmon. Because those are, like, really fun video concepts to me. But you can make 2 types of glass. You can make blocks of glass and then glass panes. Glass planes would not be a good idea, but I should make merch for that. That'd be funny. But got some more saplings. It's never bad. But glass panes take 6 glass blocks and you get 16 panes. And glass panes are a very good way to, you know, put glass in your house and not have it take forever. And I'm splitting this glass across 2 furnaces so it doesn't take forever to build. Now, while I'm at this, might as well make some chests. And, you know, I might be saying, you know, why am I using all my wood for it? And, you know, I've got a lot of trees around, so I can afford to use wood. Hello, wandering trader. I'll talk about them next time. Wandering freighters are a whole different can of worms. That looks good. But, yeah. 16 glass panes. Now, you never want to put these just, like, by themselves, or, like, on the edge of a block, because then it'll look weird. Like, if you were to put it against a door, it would not work. Oh. That's our friend now. Stop him from escaping. That is our friend, the horse. No. Oh. He immediately started looking sad. No! The horse. He left. But yeah, we're just gonna, you know, get this house protected so that mobs don't, you know, rush in and explode it. You don't see me. And, you know, that's the window's done. And this is the house, for the most part, done. I mean, right now that's just going to be the roof. Not much to it. But, ugh. Burn. Creeper. Creepers are very dangerous. I will just put that out there now. They, you know, can very much just end you. Like, fast. But either way. So, building your first house, you know, it can be a very simple house. It can be very, you know, rudimentary, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a simple house, because simple houses keep you safe. And some people build really stupid houses that just don't. But this is a very good concept for your first house, and I'm just going to take you through this world and show you a guide on how to play Minecraft. And, you know, hope to see you all in the next one. Later.